Hey guys, welcome back to Mindless Adventures. Today I've got an awesome adventure for you. I am on my way to Fowler, Indiana to meet up with Omar Gosh and James the Fam for their fam meetup at the Fowler Theater. I am excited beyond belief. I'm so happy that they're close by that I can make it down there. Let's go see them and have a great day. Let's go. Alright guys, I'm at the Fowler Theater now to meet up with James and Omar. I'm not quite sure if they're here yet. Not sure if I'm the first one here, but I made it. The windmills for miles and miles was a distraction, but it was a lot of fun driving down here by myself. It didn't even seem like it was that long of a drive. I am in Fowler, Indiana. I come down here to actually meet somebody that I've been waiting for a long time to meet up with. Omar Gosh TV and James the Fam. I'm pretty sure they're not here yet. But I'm extremely excited. I planned on doing some editing myself for a Christmas Day video and doing some painting in my living room. But then I found out my favorite YouTubers are in Fowler, Indiana, and having a fan meetup. So that's what I am doing. I am waiting for 1 o'clock to come around or them to show up, so I can enjoy this fun afternoon drinking a chug rug. If you don't know who FaZe Rug is, he's always promoting his G Fuel drink, and I finally found it in Elkhart. And it's really, yeah, this is better than any other energy drink that I've seen, because I'm hyper as heck. I got really distracted with all these freaking windmills around. If they show up while I'm still live streaming, I'll be glad to put Omar on so he could say hi to you himself. Oh, time can't go fast enough for me. 15 minutes. We got 9 minutes until 1 o'clock. I've got my Omar mask, and I'm thinking about going and standing outside, but it's a little chilly. Yes, I'm very excited. I'm sure you can see I am, because I'm very talkative. If you've ever seen any of my live streams, I'm not that talkative, or I kind of lose my train of thought. But yeah, I'm very, 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 very excited. Can we just speed up time here a little bit? All right. I've got my camera around my neck. They should be coming soon, I hope. I would think. Are you here for the Omar meetup? Yeah, me too. I'm not the only one here, guys. Oh, he's here? Oh, I parked on this side, so I had no idea. Okay, guys, they are here. They're inside. Oh, shit. Let me go grab my bag. Jarvis is here. Travis! It's about time you get here. Say hi to Michigan Derby and them. Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm excited. I'm glad to meet you finally in person. I don't know about y'all, but I'm going in front. I'm so eager to meet him. I've been trying to meet him for forever, or at least talk to him. Omar, say hi to Michigan there, man.
Hey, Michigator?
I'm live.
Oh.
Rob.
Rob, okay, I know who he is.
Yeah,
That's
of
awesome.
course you do.
What's your name?
Amy.
Amy, nice to meet you.
Mindless Invention.
Are you actually live?
Yep.
How are you able to go live? I got like crappy quality like
I got straight talk. I don't have hardly any problems.
That's what's up.
The windmills were
that's a good
just
camera right there.
I just got it not long ago and I'm loving it.
Yeah, that's awesome. How long did it take you to get here?
2.5 hours.
Dang, man, that's dedication right there. I appreciate you coming out. Man, what's your son's name?
Manuel.
Manuel, thank you so much for your support, man. I wish you'd be here with us, man. Maybe in the future though. Future fam meetup you can come in. But I hope you're doing well, bro.
I'm so excited though.
You guys ready to come in?
Oh, I'm more than ready. James,
hey,
I am live streaming and Michigan Man is it.
What's up, bro? What's up, Rob? Good to see you, man. Absolutely. What's good, Rob? Remember you gave us like a big bag?
Omar Gosh TV took my temperature. That's a good. Hey, nobody got a fever in here. All right. You guys ready for me or you do me?
You know, I've been here for 45 minutes, right?
I got a fever. I got a fever. 99.
You had your hat on and been inside.
Okay, she got the trick. She got the trick.
I used to do them for my job,
Okay.
so.
All right, look, do my neck. That is sound right.
Get right out here.
There you go. You're better.
See, I'm just as cold as you guys. All right, cool. Hey, I'm so glad you guys are here, man. Big shout out to everybody here. You guys want to get some popcorn and some drinks real quick, and then we're going to take you in the theater and do a little exploring together.
Oh, that's so cool.
You got some right here.
Yeah. You really do.
You got really do. You got like
Trust him now.
Something tells me it's completely triggered.
It didn't have anything to do with
You guys see his
Does it have anything to do with hemorrhoid creams?
This guy's the man.
Bro,
He's stealing my hemorrhoid
stole my phone
cream.
again.
It's providing
You see what he
providing a ton of content. We just get back together and do a little filming. It's nice to see.
What does it say? What does your tweet say that you put online?
It said, do any of you love the taste of hemorrhoid cream like I do? It said something like, God, I love the taste after a good bunghole spray.
This is what's on my Twitter right now. So like a lot of people don't realize that was him. Yeah. So
He started it.
He got some big started. Bro, you started a long time ago.
Yeah, you started.
I'm gonna finish it though. I just gotta say
It ain't never gonna be over.
Never. So check out the theater though. This is cool.
It's nice. I love it. Oh, hell no. Y'all about to be my favorite shop.
This is on my bucket list for next summer, so I can cross that out.
What? Yeah, this is.
I went to the Dead Man's College this summer, and you know,
about that place.
you know how you guys went into got to go inside, and it was still a little bit of structure.
About that. That's the place that kept telling us like there was something buried there, right?
Yeah, that supposedly there's somebody buried under the step, and it was built on but when I went there, you could not go inside. It's nothing but rubble.
Yeah, we had to like crawl through there.
There was no flooring, no inside structure whatsoever. It's falling apart real fast. I made a video there.
That's cool. I forgot about that place.
Yeah, that's not maybe an hour from here.
That was really good. Yeah, I don't know. I just remember saying something about like there was buried money or something, some kind of buried treasure there. It kept saying
I didn't get a whole lot, but I had went to a Harley Davidson museum before I went out there, and it was extremely hot out there. So I didn't stay very long.
Yeah, we're gonna take you guys like behind there too, which is really cool.
I've been watching their videos, so
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. That's awesome. Where did you drive from?
Elkhart. I'm 20 minutes from South Bend. I live so close to Darvos, but I live so close to Darvos, but this is the first time I've met him in person.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
I've talked to him online, but
The guy was his friends with, I think, everybody. I don't know how you keep it straight.
Well, especially from around Indiana.
It was so bad, and then when we got out of there, we went and filmed. We stayed at a haunted hotel that same night, and as we were there, like, and it was really cold earlier in the day, like, and I'm thinking that's, you know how they say all the tornadoes are caused by cold and hot air. We felt that weather because it was freezing cold, and in a matter of like an hour or two.
I'm glad you left when you did. Did you hear about the tornadoes in Kentucky?
Yes, I did. We're going down there. We literally left Bowling Green, which is not far from where the tornadoes were. We were there just a couple days ago.
There was a tornado that went across like 3 or 4 states. They're saying it's probably they're checking records, but they think it's going to be the longest tornado that's ever on ground. And it's like for mileage and like,
Yeah, like 200
200 some miles in one state, and then went through like 2 other states.
Are you going back towards Louisville when you're done up here?
Yeah. This dodo had left his credit card in one of the restaurants. So we gotta definitely, we were talking about going another way back.
The advanced college where we went.
Oh, I was talking to James earlier about that. I went there too.
Just up at where I'm at. That's the only, it's so
It's
creepy. That place is so creepy.
Well, the thing is, it was since you guys have been there, it's fallen apart even more. There's no flooring, there's no walls whatsoever, and the inside everything's fallen down. Because I went there over the summer.
Do they have
It
like
was
any
like you walked in, there was like a wall here, and there was like a bunch of floor missing, and there was a little room off each side.
There's
It's
nothing.
a big school.
It's all wood just falling down. There's nothing there.
There's supposed to be somebody buried.
It's on my channel. Said I went to Kosciuszko jail where you took him to in Kosciuszko, and yeah, the historic jail in the sheriff's home. I know you took him there.
Here.
Was it here?
That was here.
I thought he said Kosciuszko.
And that was here. That was in this town.
Well, then I'm gonna have to make another trip down here eventually
Oh, you didn't go
because
to jail?
Oh, the jail here?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the surprise.
I could have swore you said Kosciuszko. Well, then I don't have to make another trip. Then.
Huh?
This guy owns it, doesn't he?
He doesn't own it, but, so the county owns it.
He works for the group there.
Like the sheriff
He, like,
across the
oversees
street, they own it, and it was decommissioned in '97.
It looks like it's been a lot longer.
And well, yeah, you go in there, it looks abandoned, but it's so cool during the day. Take a lot of photos while you're in there. I mean, you might catch some stuff. I just dropped it today. I dropped an uncut video. I was up on the second floor, like no clickbait at all. Like this video is raw. I'm up there, and you can hear like this, like sniffles, and I was like, okay, maybe it was James. Like James, you could hear James really far away in the video, and then I asked for it to do it again. Nothing happened for like a couple seconds, and I was like, that's what I thought, just like that.
So I seen it post, but I was already on my way here. I couldn't watch it.
When we take you in there, like, try to spend some time like just not talking and being silent. You catch a lot there. It's a really cool place.
When we went, I went into the cell where that guy got pulled out of.
Oh yeah.
Did they tell you about the voice I got
Yeah.
there?
Wait, no, he didn't tell me that. No, but
It was crazy. I went and showed it to them because I was freaked out. Because I'm kind of new to the whole thing. So I let them show them. They're like, yeah, you got some stuff there. I'm like,
what he's talking about? There was a Civil War general that they said he had like PTSD or whatever, but he murdered a 15-year-old girl, or allegedly murdered a 15-year-old girl. The townspeople caught on to this, and it's a small town, tight-knit community. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Good. But anyways, they broke into the jail, and the sheriff like allowed it. They broke in like all these people, and they lynched them really close to where the girl used to live.
yeah, right in front of the house or something.
Right. Pretty crazy stuff.
Her name's Lagatha. Awesome, Lagatha. Nice to meet you. That's just a pretty name. I love it.
Say, she was born while watching you guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, no way. I hope Davros wasn't the first person you've seen. Aw, that's so cool.
Let's go find a spot down here. James is pretty funny too. Like, oh my gosh, we're together, but yeah. I miss her.
What are you thinking, Darvros? What are you thinking?
I think I know he's gonna get into I've been taking a lot of photos.
Put the sock in your bag?
No, he's got a cup of ice.
Oh! I thought you were gonna do something.
No. We stopped the first day. You guys want me to get them to turn the lights off?
Probably down the street.
That'd be kind of fun, right? What do you think? Or should it be better? Would it be better with the lights on?
It's pretty cool. Like they can turn the lights down because they do it.
He's like, okay. We're not friends anymore. You guys were in on that. That's been a Twitter post. I just had an ice cube go down my butt crack.
Well, luckily you scratched the key that Reggie thing.
That's what you get for posting on my Twitter, bro.
But what
He probably unzipped you.
Oh my god.
Your bag's
Come
unzipped.
on, bro. Why can't it be like summertime and do something?
Yeah, come back in the wintertime and throw the snow.
I told you I was gonna get you back for the Twitter post.
Here's some ass cut. They say women pass out in here, so don't pass out. Unless you're passing out because I'm really good looking.
Oh, that will be the case. I've had you and Tiffany in my dreams lately.
Really? That's awesome.
I'm getting reading.
She passed out. I was like, oh. I met Joe Brock down there. He was on the Discovery Channel. He got a show called Monsters Underground.
Oh, there's a power source there.
We can see that. We see you. You guys feeling it?
Yeah.
YouTube? Last year, James was like, come on, dude, make a bunch of videos. Come on, we'll help you.
Yeah, what happened?
I'm just another YouTuber, man.
Yeah, I feel you. I like live streaming better anyways. You should,
Alright, I guess we're going to the gym.
Say, give me a kiss.
Yeah!
All right, fam, I gotta go for now, but before you leave,
Give me a kiss! Yeah!
okay, I'm the last one. We got quite a few in here. We're leaving the kids at no times. I mean, maybe the bigger kids. We'll tell you more about it.
All right, can everybody hear me okay?
Yes.
So this is the old Benton County Jail, and so it was the jail for the entire county. It was built in 1876. The town was established in 1873, so it's 3 years younger than the town. Over the years, this part you're in right now is where the sheriff and his family lived. I say his family because traditionally it was a male sheriff and a female wife, and kids. Up until 1962, the wife would always serve food to the prisoners. In 1962, they stopped that practice. Also in 1958 or 56, Indiana had its first elected female sheriff, and that was here in Benton County. So my assumption is she said, you know what, I'm sheriff, I'm not serving food anymore, because her husband was a sheriff before her. So I think women's lib kicked in about 1962 here in Fowler. It's just a little bit of feminine history. I thought it was funny. Apparently my jokes are falling flat. But yeah, they lived in this part. Over here was part of the sheriff's office. But as we go upstairs, you'll see where the bedrooms were, the master bathroom. And if you just want to follow me, when you get to the top, you'll just kind of want to spread out. But then you just kind of get a feel for where they lived and where they lived.
Hey, Dwight, wait.
Yep.
Tell them about this right here.
Oh, I'm sorry. See,
This is cool.
I have my assistant with me, Omar.
I am.
So this part comes out. Back in the day, one of the sheriffs or several of the sheriffs would leave a note inside that hole letting his wife know where he was going. A lot of people have been in here investigating, but they'll come back and this will be laying on the floor. So I've yet to have that happen with myself, But one of the guys who first showed me how to do this, or how to investigate here, that was a common experience for him. He's a state police officer, so I don't worry about him trying to pull one over on me.
Y'all scared?
I've never done this before. No. Pretty solid for an old.
Yeah, that's what I like about this place. It's still in great shape.
Yeah.
It's got good bones. Well, if you're familiar with stone tape theory and the concrete and stone like that can hold energy, this is all concrete, or not concrete. It's all limestone, and we believe it's out of Chicagoland
Limestone
area.
supposedly holds in
Yeah.
spirit energy.
I thought it was Indiana limestone, but somebody said back then they weren't making it out of like Bedford. It was all coming out of Chicago. Yeah. That's the closet that will scare the hell out of you because you won't see. Oh, sorry, kids, coming from the other direction. The heck out of you. Anyway, this room over here, we don't know for sure. I've met the actual one of the nieces of the sheriff, the female sheriff. She'd stayed here in the summer. She said back then that was the kids' room. That's the most active room. We've had a lot of activity out of there. We have no knowledge or history of like anybody perishing in that room, but we also don't have a lot of history back past 1880s. You know, I mean, we have a little bit here and there, but we only have the 1880 history because it's so. And I'll talk about that later because it's just so. It was such a bad thing. It really stood out. I don't like bats. These are not handrails at the top. It's just police tape to let you know don't step there.
I don't know if it's walking up the stairs, but yeah, I do feel heavy in my chest.
We got an old museum here in town that's got a bigger attic than this. It is really cool. It's got a little cistern they used to use back with water, bathing. Yeah, these are not handrails. Just want to make sure nobody tries to catch themselves. It's real heavy up here.
Some investigators say that if you take pictures, your flash will work here, and sometimes it won't work over there. So, White has a whole story.
Oh, yeah, you're good. You got it. Instead of training Omar so he can do the tours.
Yeah, man, I'm down. You know what I heard? I caught it on, I did a TikTok live stream last night. It was a very small live stream, but while I was up here just chilling in the dark, a whistle came from that corner over there, and I caught it on my TikTok.
Yeah, but yeah, this, again, no history, no knowledgeable history of this place itself, but again, a lot of heaviness when people are up here. This side especially, we've had different people tell us that they seem like a family, mother, father, kid kind of thing. One guy came in, says he was sensitive. He was asking about somebody that might have been a slave at one time. This place was built after slavery, but it's always possible someone could have been here and had been a slave prior. I'm trying to think of anything else in particular, but one of the things of interest to people a lot, those old cots. So those are just civil defense cots. They've been there forever.
So those were slept on by actual soldiers and stuff?
Well, I don't know. That's a big
Or
question.
in the jail?
It's very possible. Something I didn't share at the theater, so people were asking about different things. Somebody asked me about different things that happened in this town. One of the things that happened just a block and a half, well, it's a half block south of the theater itself, there's train tracks there. In 1907, two trains collided head to head, and 25 people were killed. 9 of them were burned alive. And so there's some thought that maybe any spirits that were part of that have migrated to the theater. There's a building right in that area They won't let us investigate, but the owners say they have a lot of weird stuff happen there, and it's right next to where the crash was. So I bring that up because if these have been around that long, I don't know if they're that old. These are probably more World War II era, possibly, but maybe they could have been used for something like that to transport people. It sounded like it was pretty bloody. We had a group in here one night. There were a group of ladies here huddled together. I was over here because I'm married. And something over here moved and just made us all jump because it was like quiet for 5 minutes. And somebody said, "Oh, there's nothing in here." And all of a sudden, whoosh, we heard like this noise, and they all scurried down and left me here.
That's an idea. We should all be really quiet, and one of us should say, "There's nothing in here." Pablo, you want to do it?
Yeah. There's nothing in here. There's nothing in here.
That's right. We're a bunch of nothings.
But I saw you jump when I heard something. Did you hear like a little voice? Like,
I did.
I did too.
The first time I said it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back over that way.
Yes. Yeah, I thought it was one of the kids.
I didn't want to say anything at that point.
That was somebody's phone, but I think you're right. I heard something.
I heard
It had sort of a whistle sound like a little bit.
kind of like a chirp. Yeah, just like that.
I heard that.
My heart was pounding.
Hey, y'all both.
I left a little surprise in there. You better hurry up.
Isn't another one of your stocks, James?
Not that good of a surprise.
You really need to come to Elkhart and visit me.
For sure, that'd be awesome. I would like to. That's one of the new places.
I left a little surprise down there.
No.
But I left a little.
Looks like everything's left behind. This is cool.
Isn't it awesome?
My boyfriend
Omar's on his
said
way
he's
over
tall.
Is Davros here?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's here.
So when you guys left, I heard a big noise back here. There's nobody with you?
When?
Are you,
No, I was just over there. I was
are you
showing
running
over.
your, are you running the camera?
Yeah, I was just in case, like,
So,
somebody catching. I think it's recording.
Yeah. Watch it when I come walking back. Everybody's coming with me. You've left. There's a noise down this one of these cells. Like something fell
Really?
or pushed or something.
Say cheese, hey.
I thought maybe Davros was back.
Omar's gonna be here in a second, and then you get tell him the history real quick.
Yeah. You come back yet?
This is my favorite part.
You walked through first.
Because I thought Davros was back here. Somebody was
I think Davros is in the attic. I think it's behind us.
Yeah, be sure and check your footage, Jim, about 2:35.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it.
About 2:35. Coming down, I heard something back here, but I thought Davros was down here with James. But he's with us, so James is gonna check his footage.
Who's gonna tell the history of this place real quick? From here. This is a good history too.
So we got everybody, or?
You guys coming?
It was moving.
Let's try to be quiet too while you're talking in case we hear any noises, because I heard like two like ching-chings in there yesterday. Sorry.
This part is the main cell part. This is where the inmates stayed the most. This jail was used up until 1997, and they built the jail across the street. There were a lot of complaints. There were suits filed because it was such poor conditions. People always ask about the upstairs cells and how they got up there. If you look, there used to be stairs here on either side. They tore those down. If you go up there, these cells, this side, I don't know about that side, but I assume they're similar. That one's still locked. We can't find a key to that side. This one fell off, so that's our advantage. But there's conduit running through all those cells. So my assumption is that as they tried to make improvements and keep this place going, they ran new wiring and stuff through there. The last cell on the left has a bathtub, and it's built into the cell. So I think that back when there was no running water going into a plumbing, it was part of the cistern system. They took probably baths in that cell. But on this floor, on that end, on the far right, there's a padded cell. But this end is actually where our most infamous inmate ever stayed. So in 1883, Jacob Nelling, he was a Civil War veteran. And he was just doing handyman work in the area. He was accused of murdering a 15-year-old girl from a prominent family. Sorry kids, but she was stabbed with a pocket knife and strangled. And so he was arrested for that. There was some controversy whether he really did it or not. He admitted to it, but wasn't sure if he really did it. So we don't know if he had maybe a PTSD or whatever from Civil War. But anyway, he was arrested. He was put in this cell here. The night before his trial, well, leading up to the night before his trial, he was moved to Lafayette for his safety. The night before his trial, they moved him to this cell. That night, and the story is buried, hundreds of townsfolk came to the jail, demanded that he would be released. The sheriff and his 2 deputies said they wouldn't release him. They wouldn't release him, but they wouldn't stop them from coming and getting him. So the sheriff stood by while they broke in. They broke him out of this cell. So they took him from this cell, and they took him 100 yards from the family home, and they hung him there. And then the next day after they hung him, they took him to the town square of Oxford, Indiana. They put him on, so the family lived near Oxford, Indiana. They put him on display, and basically had a sign that said, "This is what happens when you commit murder." Yeah. So the family's still in the area of the girl that was killed. Through another group we met a great nephew, I guess. And so another paranormal group has been out where the house used to be, and they think they found the tree where he was coming from. Wow. Now, funny enough, though, on this side, of course, there's nothing funny about that, but the third cell from the left tends to be more active than the cell you think would be Jacob Nelson was at. And we've heard growls from there, noises. Before you all came down, James was in here, and I thought Davros was with him down here, because I heard a noise, and I just thought it was him. So there was nobody here, just me in that entryway. So he's going to check his footage to see if maybe he picked it up. But it was like something got shoved and pushed and kind of sound. So that's the history. That's our most infamous. Yeah, they broke in this side door over here, and the sheriff said, "If you can get him out, you can have him."
Dang, I didn't know it was like that. I thought he just
I wonder where
couldn't do anything about it.
He didn't stop him. Well, he knew he was outnumbered.
Right. Okay.
3 against
Was
100.
he the only one that got out?
That's the only one they were.
Somebody begged to take him with them or something.
So the family name is Atkinson. There's a town that was Atkinson. Moses Fowler is who Fowler's named after. He was very wealthy. He came actually to this area with John Purdue. So John Purdue, Purdue University, that was his thing. They both came here to do banking, to start into banking. But Moses came out this way, and Moses, Atkinson, Earl family, they all were very wealthy farmers, had a lot of money. And I think that the wealthiest influenced these guys to kill him.
Well, it was your first time in jail too?
Yeah. Yeah, it's my first time in jail.
First timers?
Yeah.
I've never been in jail. James has.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know about that.
A couple times.
For exploring.
Yeah.
I should have visited with you.
I learned my lesson from you.
Yeah. I hope a lot of people learn the lessons from me and not, yeah. Okay.
He said he's doing a 30-minute alone challenge.
I thought he was gonna mess with everybody or something. I didn't know what he was gonna do.
So if anybody wants to.
Omar don't know he's up there, so maybe he'll get up.
Yeah, it's like the,
That's crazy.
Even if we make a noise soon, I might get locked up there. James, I'm gonna go in the basement with him.
Yeah. It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna be there in a minute.
So James tells me that he trapped Davros up on the second story of the jail. We'll see what happens.
Never tried this. Nope.
If you have mold allergies, you might want to mask up. Probably why I'm not breathing so well today.
It's going off already?
Yeah, I don't know if there's electron.
Those are copper.
Grab a buddy.
Getting a strong read.
If you guys want to come back up here, I'll just kind of do a one-time spiel for everybody, and then we'll.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy back there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, John, it looks like a dungeon.
Oh my gosh. It's creepy down there.
Look, look.
Oh, the K2.
You were in the most active part of the jail, in my opinion.
Oh my gosh.
Went back there, it was going even stronger.
Well, there's evidence still in the jail in this general vicinity. I think it's a lot of that's tied to it.
Yeah, I got that energy from it. Yeah.
I can just feel something down here.
Is there anybody else down
It's
there?
like my heart's starting to race.
Yeah, like it's like yeah.
I'll do
I
this
know.
real quick, and then if anybody else comes down. So that room back there, a lot of groups that come in here to investigate, sometimes will get stuck in there because we've got books back to the 1800s, and it's just like ledgers, general ledgers, but it's just kind of cool. Everybody's handwriting apparently was great back in the 1800s, but it's just checking people in, paying fines, whatever. But the most active part of this whole part, in my opinion, is right here. She's getting hits on her K2 already. My first experience with anything in this jail was in this spot. We had an SLS camera pointing that direction. There's a door laying on the side, and I was watching the camera, and I saw a black mass about the size of a softball run down the length of the door and just go behind the door. And in my right ear, I hear, so I go, "Hey, Pete, did you see that?" There was nobody standing there. Pete was all the way at the other end. I'm like, "Pete, Pete!" So, yeah, we've gotten growls here. We've gotten, somebody picked up a heartbeat. They had their digital voice recorder. It's just like, thump, 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 just real fast.
That's creepy. It's creepy down here.
And we'll do a quick walk through the back. So when we go through the back, if you've got little kids, just please watch where you're walking. There's a lot of things on the ground. But this part here, there are 8 cells. 4 of them you can actually get into. 4 of them are full of debris and stuff. But in 1964, a local newspaper had a quote from a former sheriff at that time. And he said they used to bring people down here and chain them to the wall until they confessed or went crazy. So when you get back here, you'll get to see what it would have been like. I mean, you think the cells upstairs were tight? These were horrible. Probably a little bit of solitary confinement, but that's your stuff here. So if you want, you can go through this cell here. It connects all the way through. A lot of these cells have holes in them because they added plumbing over the years, so they had to break through the walls to add the plumbing. When Davros and James were here the first time, all 3 of us were on that cell over there, and something out here just slammed to the ground. We had never figured out what it was, but it's pretty wild. But you can walk straight through there to the other side. And if you're tall, you might have to duck. I don't have to duck, but...
We're not saying but.
I'm on half of those.
Oh boy, here we go.
You won't be able to get through those cells back there. They're just full of debris. Yeah, imagine being in one of these cells at 3 in the morning. That's, there was one.
I'm sure there was something here. It don't look like there was. It don't look like there's no spot for anything.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm waiting for him to get off because this moves and it makes me kind of nauseous.
And there's nothing spooky about those toilets. They're just what'd you say you saw? That little center area.
That's scary.
Alright guys, let's go up to the other jails. I let you out? He let you out?
Yeah, well, I came out because I thought they were talking, and Omar was walking out, and I saw him because I was standing at the door. And I was like, shh.
Ah, dang, I missed it.
Straight back there.
Well, he told me you were up there, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I was going to come out. I was going to say something when everybody's here, but there was kids here, so I was like, I didn't just go cut out the kids. So when Omar was coming out, and I reached down, and I just missed grazing on top of his head.
I'm sure James got it on camera. This is the jail cell occupied by Jacob Nielsen on the night of November 1883 when he was... Oh, Lord! What the heck? Alright. Yeah, goofballs.
Who sharded pea little? Who sharded bacon strips? That was actually really loud.
It was.
Oh, Omar sounds
There was an artist that drew in here. He's still alive. He could stop. You know, in 1997, but towards this the last hall over there, you can see like these motorcycles that he drew. It's really cool. Come on. You good? Alright. So when you finally passed out there.
Yeah, it was like the back corner. There's like something there.
Yeah.
definitely something in there. And something cracked.
We're gonna make our way this way if we can.
Sure, you could lock me in there. I got my app in here.
Alright, she's going in. She's going in. Goodbye. Are you sure? Okay.
Where did I put it?
Alright, I'm
Oh, there
locking
it is.
it. And I'm throwing the key away. Are you guys gonna take turns going in there?
I am in the padded cell. Is anybody in here with me? You can talk right into this. Brooke, are you in here? I've got the word name Brooke. Is anybody in here with us? Speak right into this and it'll get you. Coming in?
I've got the microphonic app and speaker.
Oh, I've got it too, but if you want to use that, go ahead. I like this one because that static usually drives me nuts. I can't hear it when I'm on an investigation most of the time.
If there's anyone in here with us, make yourself known. How many spirits are here?
2.
What are your names? Speak clearly so we can understand you.
I got the name Brooke. Is Brooke in here? Sad?
Are you fine? Is anyone else in here other than Brooke? Yes or no?
Alright guys, it's been a lot of fun. I want to get home or halfway home before it gets real dark. Thanks to Omar and James for coming out to Indiana and letting us meet up. Stay tuned for my next adventure and we'll see you then.